and tell me if you choose Andrew Holness as your leader, the choice is yours. Get this video to 1,000 likes, my people. It is Protection Friday. Subscribe to the channel, my people. Share the video. Don't go nowhere. Sit back. Listen to this.
As we see the downside of the disruptive global order that we have now, we are not going to sit by and wait. There are opportunities that must be had. And so I urge my manufacturers, my business people, before you start to look at the negative, also look for the opportunities. In the past,
drop a like on the video, everybody.
We still hope that good friendships will come to our rescue. In the past, there are those who believe the world owed us something. That is not my stance, and I have not run this government in that way. We must be prepared for shocks, and we must be resilient. We must be able to absorb the hit and recover. And we must put ourselves in a position to always be welcomed at the table to negotiate. The recent announcement by the United States government of a 10% baseline tariff on imports from all countries, set to take effect on April 5th, 2025, introduces a significant shift in global trade policy, one that could impact Jamaica's market access to our largest trading partner. While the government of Jamaica has not yet received formal notification on the precise implementation procedures, including whether these new tariffs will override existing CBI provisions, we are actively engaging with the United States Trade Representative and other relevant authorities to seek urgent clarification. We are also conducting a detailed technical assessment in collaboration with relevant ministries and agencies to fully understand the scope of these tariffs and their implications for Jamaica's trade and industrial policy. These developments do not reflect any erosion in the long-standing and strong bilateral relationship between Jamaica and the United States. Rather, it reflects a broader recalibration of U.S. trade policy that is global in scope. Still, we will use every available diplomatic channel, including working with our CARICOM brothers and sisters and utilizing the Office of Trade Negotiations to seek to preserve the positions our exporters have secured over decades of deepening trade ties.
I'm not going to waste some more on the time. He might talk big no. He's saying to Donald Trump and everybody else that he doesn't play chess, he plays checkers, or checkers he doesn't play, or chess, or whatever the case may be, whatever rubbish he has said, because just the other day, a few weeks ago, you had draw out Marco Rubio cheer like a servant. And just the other day, they had kiss the US bubble. You understand? Now the talks them big. Oh, Jamaica is like-minded. Out of all our Caribbean partners, the economy is booming in the Caribbean. Bear in mind, Trinidad are the better than we, Barbados are the better than we, Bahamas are the better than we, Cayman Islands are the better than we. Whole heap of Caribbean countries are the way better than we. What them do? What one is that the man them come down and come swell up on Joel and say that slap you with a tariff. Listen me. The man them come down here, come full up them head. Because we're trying to seek first world recognition so much like a set of idiots. We're trying to be validated so much by first world people that we don't even realize that we are ourselves of a proud nation. Michael Manley said that he rather go through the world walking on his feet than walking on his knees. You understand? No. The tax them come because tariff is just another word for tax. Now the tax them come. Andrew Holness administration I say more clarification. There is no clarification. We are get tax. What made him think or anybody else in Jamaica after Rubio come talk so highly about the country that we never did go get the tax and the tariff them? Why? And I tell you now, this as Jamaican people, that we now have to focus more locally Because our brethren and our sistren that live abroad, them are go feel it. And the people them that export locally to the States will have to dig deeper in their pockets, which will in turn now they have to hike the prices of the items that they sell. That is what is going on. Yeah. What made him think that we were so special? That we did not get a tariff. I tell you already, what Trump wants, Donald Trump gets. That's the kind of man he is. Now, the Andrew Holness-led administration is urging local businesses to look to new markets. Wow! You don't say. Wow! You don't say. Urging local business owners to look to new markets. He's now saying that it is no longer profitable now that Donald Trump slap or order the tariff away for our local producers to make money in the United States. Wow. You don't say. Drop a like on the video, everybody, and comment and tell me if you choose him as your leader. Comment and tell me if you choose him as a leader. And I could have tell you that this day was going to come. Who there when me say, if it's going to be a problem, that everything that this man find a problem with in the Caribbean and Jamaica, one of the people, if we are going to bow out to our go on. See the tariff there. Now the Prime Minister tell our local producers that exports to the US that we need to find new market. Wow. You don't say. Moving right along. Now, amid the Trump administration imposition of a 10% tariff on Jamaican exports to the United States, even as it seeks urgent clarification. There is no clarification that you need to seek. Tariff under your ass. You don't need to seek none. Drop a like on the video. Comment and tell me if you choose him as a leader. There's no clarification about that. It is very clear. Anyway, Holness was also speaking at the Expo, Jamaica's opening ceremony at the National Indoor Sports Center on Thursday. Said nearly 90% of Jamaican exports to the United States enter under preferential terms. Okay? Now, he said that while the government has not yet received the formal notification on the precise implementation procedures, including whether the new tariff will override existing Caribbean Basin Initiative provision, it is effectively engaging with U.S. trade representatives to seek urgent clarification. What is so urgent and clarified for you to seek? Tariff underway. Wow, you don't say. No. This comes a week after U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio visited the island, which formed a part of a 2-day trek through the Caribbean. Now, of course, Holness said his administration is conducting a detailed technical assessment to fully understand the scope of the tariff and the implications for Jamaica's trade and industrial policy. It is important to emphasize that these developments do not reflect any erosion in the long-standing and strong bilateral relationship between Jamaica and the United States. Wow, you don't say. Rather, it reflects a broader recalibration of U.S. trade policy that is global in scope, said Holness. Still, we will use every available diplomatic channel, including working with our CARICOM brothers. CARICOM! When the Bahamas Prime Minister was saying that she wanted to stand with her CARICOM brethren, where were you? You're calling on CARICOM now. Let me drink some Pepsi there, sir. Wow, you don't say. When me did not tell you about the Cuban medical policy, I know the stance of Prime Minister Andrew Holness about this situation, because the US never liked the policy from the Cuban medical policy. You understand, the article described his approach as cowardly and spineless. Immediately, the Barbadian Prime Minister took to the forefront and said that she will be the first that she willing to give up her US visa and travel rights. For stand with our brethren them from CARICOM. Where were you? TARIFF and our backside. Drop a like on the video, share the video, more to come. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Protection Fridays continues.